It's like, hey guys, on today's episode, I'm gonna show you what I did with the harness and how I took the fan relays and all the stuff in the engine bay. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Also, if you're planning to start racing seats in the RX-7, stay tuned. ¿Qué es la que hay? Welcome to Tony West DIY. My name is West, and this is the first video recorded in 2021. I know that I upload another video, but that was just the last episode from the series Borg EFR. That video was the Spanish version. If you didn't know, now you know. Every single video that I posted in English and in Spanish as well.
Nobody cares.
And I couldn't edit that one before December 31st. The illumination of this video, I don't think that's gonna be the greatest. Lately it's been rainy and cloudy and it's been really cold, so I have to maintain the garage door closed. But I'll try my best, and I really want to install what I have in the big box. Some of you already know what it is. I received a couple of DMs trying to figure it out what it was inside the box, and most of you guessed that was a V-mount. That's one of my goals, but it's not on this video. You have to wait for that one. Something that I wanted to show you guys that I didn't show on the last video is what I did with the harness and all the stuff that I did that is gonna make the engine bay a lot cleaner. You guys remember, I think it was the second video or the third one, I don't remember. I'm gonna post the card above. I couldn't clock the turbo because of the fan relays. So the fan relays, they're not there anymore. You can see I just have to create some brackets to be able to mount them below the taillight. I thought that I needed to cut and do crazy stuff. Just applying heat, I was able to route them through here without cutting anything. The same as the main fuse box and the other fuse box, the big one that goes here. This is the location where these two plugs normally sit, just up here. Then here, I just have to create some brackets to hold the fuse box in place, and some brackets for these two as well to make it look more cleaner, as well with this big box. This is gonna be covered by the bumper. I'm gonna see if I can seal that box as well and the main box. And then once I wash the engine bay, it will look a lot cleaner. I'm also working on the EFR solenoid, trying to wire and use the factory solenoid with the boost controller that I have. I just have to identify which cable is which and then route it nicely. Wrap it and tuck the cable so it will look a lot better. And enough waiting. I'm gonna show you guys what specifically we're gonna be installing today. These are the Braum Racing Sport Elite Series seats, and I can't wait to install this. You guys know that I received these seats last month. I think it was like December 20th or something like that. And I haven't installed them yet because I wanted to create a video. I wanted to show you guys the unboxing part and all that crap. And every time I get home and look at them, I get desperate and I got anxiety. But this is it, today's the day. All right, these ones are the brackets, if I'm not mistaken. However, I think I'm gonna try to use the factory sliders because, you know, I'm 5'7" only, you know what I mean? So I need to be able to move the seat forward a little bit. Comment below if you know what color they are. There's more things down there. Dude, this is great. I don't have to improvise with the ones that my car has. I'll show you guys later what they did in order to use the factory sliders and brackets. And sorry to interrupt you guys, but at this point I had an issue with audio, but now I have an excuse to show you our new design. These and more design like this are available in my store. I'm gonna put the link below, and that way you're supporting the channel as well. So at this point, I'm showing you guys how amazing these seats look. I also show you the back of the seat, and I explain how the leather that they use, it kind of look like give like a carbon fiber look. I also talk about how good the logo in the back looks as well. I sit on it and explain how comfortable the seat feels. I'm at 34 waist inch and it feels snug, you know, that it's hugging me. So I can't imagine sitting on those bucket seats, which are more narrow than these ones. And here I'm telling you that I'm a little bit worried of how wide the shoulder part is, because the RX-7s are narrow too. So that's it. That's what I wanted to fix. Let's continue with the video. This is how it looks from the bottom. And oh, it comes with hardware as well. I bought more hardware, but so let me start the bracket and start from there.
Living in this world got me so cool. Icebox, yeah, got it for soul. Ever since I lost my mama, I don't know. Feeling so.
So this is the additional hardware that I went to Lowe's and got. I thought that this one were gonna be perfect because I don't want them to touch to the one that we already installed in the rail. However, if we add the washers, it won't have enough room or meat, should I say, to put the nut all the way in. So I bought these ones also, just in case, and these ones seems that it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna put the information on the screen whenever I edit the video. So I was trying to get different ones, but these ones were the only ones available in Lowe's. Probably if I would have ordered them from internet or another source, I probably would get M8s, which are kind of the same as these, but I probably would have get, you know, fancy one like Allen type and a different type of nut. However, these ones still lock in place, which is what I want. I'm gonna be utilizing the driver's side bracket with the passenger side seat. The reason is because my car is a right-hand drive. The way you know it is the location of the seat belt buckle bracket. This way I can use the factory one instead of my Takata harness. I was trying to play with the bracket a little bit because I wanted to get it closer to the inner part of the car, but if I align the holes on this one, this side, it won't let me. So the only way that I can get it in the middle one so I can align both sides. So we'll see how it fits inside of the car. All right, both of them are squared away. I'm just gonna wrap that one there because I don't want to get dirty. And then I'm just gonna pass vacuum in the car and let's just install them. All right, here's an update. So comparing with the Corbu's, it doesn't touch the shoulder part to the door, but it does touch down there. But the door, it does close. However, in the driver's side, something's not right. I don't think that I align either the bracket or the rails because something's not right on this side. But there's always something when you're working in cars, so. All right, so now it fits perfectly. I'm not sure if it's because, again, I'm utilizing the passenger bracket, which, I mean, it should be the same thing. So the issue is that this one has this cover to open the gas door and to open the trunk on the passenger side, technically. So I'm not sure if the bracket is different because of that. In addition of, you see how close this sits, but moving the seat and installing the bracket all the way to the center of the car, it works like a charm. I was able to put 3 bolts. I haven't put the other one, but it's aligned. I already checked it. And it actually, I kind of want to do the same thing on the other side. Even though the door closed, this one closed even easier. Like it does touch with the door, but it literally, it barely touching. It's not like the other side that is pushing the door a little bit out. But oh my goodness. And then here, you see it doesn't touch the door versus the other one that I had, the Corbu one. So I think I'm just gonna take that one out. It sucked because I had to install that one from here because how close the wall is. But I think I'm gonna do the same on that seat. Drill the hole for the 4th bolt and call it a day. And this is what I was mentioning at the beginning of the video with the sliders, because I didn't know that the Braums come with sliders already, or rails, whatever you're gonna call it. I'm assuming these were the OEM ones and they got modified. You can tell here it was cut at some point. Here as well, but this is what I had when I had the other seats. They worked. I don't know if it's something that you can do if you're planning to go to racing seats and you don't have the bases, but yeah.
Living in this world got me so cool. Icebox, yeah, got it for soul. Ever since I lost my mama, I don't know. Feeling so lost, don't know where to go. So I'm in the Borg, trying to make a bang. Steady getting love from all the strangers. And it feels good every time I'm on. Spitting heavy yellow on the microphone. These niggas are flexing. You can see I'm running out with mama in the stretcher. She know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get up in it. I hit it, then I quit it. After that, I hit the road and go about my business.
All right, guys, the seats are in, and I'm loving it. I mean, it feels comfortable. It feels like it meant to be here. With this upgrade, we are one step closer to finish with the interiors. I still have to get the beams and the B-pillars, but holy cow. The seats are great. They're pretty light, but when you put the base on them, that's when it kind of feels a little bit heavy, but I love them. Comment below something that I don't know how I feel about it. Is the red with the green. So let me know down below what you guys think, if I should leave it like that. I thought for some reason that this car still had the seat buckles, but no, it only has the factory seat belts in the back, but it doesn't have the seat buckle. But the car is almost done. I have to check one fuel leak that I saw when I turned on the car. One of the injectors, I'm assuming the O-rings are bad and old, and it had a small fuel leak. I'm gonna test the boost controller with the solenoid, and then wrap everything up, and we should be good. Guys, remember, you help the channel a lot if you like, comment, or share. Or even better, if you subscribe. Like always, if you have any questions, you can hit me on my social media account, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Tony West DIY, or by email at tonywestdiy@gmail.com. This is it for today's video. Stay safe, God bless, until the next one.